So day 2 was a Monday for me, and for me, Monday is leg day. However, I knew I couldn't show up to the gym with barely 1,000 calories in me from the day before and crush a leg workout like I normally do. The gym is a huge part of my just daily routine, especially during the week. I really like to get up early, first thing in the morning, and start my day with an awesome workout. So that being said, I really wanted to go, but I knew I couldn't train the way I normally do. I had to work out a compromise for the situation. Okay, it's day 2. Almost 6:30, got up a teeny bit later than I don't want to say later than I intended, but I didn't really intend to get up super early. Normally I'd be going to the gym right now to do pretty intense heavy leg day, but they discourage heavy exercise, intense exercise while on this thing, probably because I'm barely f***ing eating. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go to the gym still, and I have to film some stuff for clients. I feel like that's okay because it does say light to moderate exercise is okay, and that's really light to moderate. It's just like a few reps of a few exercises from a workout. So I feel like that's okay to do. So I'm gonna go and do that. Probably won't take longer than half an hour, honestly. And then I guess I'll come home and eat my first meal, which is, so right now I'm drinking my water. This is 8 to 10 ounces. I'm probably just gonna fill this all up. This is way more. Yeah, this is 22 ounces. I'm just gonna fill this up. And then I get my delicious breakfast of Shakeology and 1 serving of fruit from the approved fruit list. So I'll see you guys. So right now I'm leaving the gym. It's Monday. Monday is one of my Starbucks days. So right about now, I'd be going to Starbucks to grab a drink, but I'm not, and that kind of sucks because just last week, Starbucks released this new holiday drink that I tried that is freaking delicious. So it's the iced sugar cookie almond milk latte, but I'm allergic to almond milk, so I have to make it with 2%, and it was really good. It's not even that high in calories. It just tastes good. I just want one, but I can't because I'm on this stupid thing. Instead, I'm gonna go home, and instead, I get to drink disgusting ass Shakeology. And it is my opinion that it's disgusting. Thank you. Okay, I just got home from the gym. Like I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. Really light stuff. I just filmed some workouts for clients, and then I just gave myself a good stretch after, and that was really it. Probably not even 45 minutes. And I'm home now. It's about 8 o'clock. So I guess I'm gonna have my breakfast now. It says have it within an hour of waking up. It's definitely not within an hour of me being awake. I've been awake for a couple hours now, so we're a little late. We're late on breakfast. What do you want me to do? Call a cop. And I get Shakeology and half a serving from the fruit list. So what I think I'm gonna do, I have banana, so I'm gonna do banana. A full serving from the fruit list. Sorry, I said half because I'm supposed to only have half banana. So that's gonna be my fruit. And I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna do this, eat my breakfast, walk the dogs, and then like shower and get upstairs and, you know, get to work. It's Monday. But I think I'm gonna choke down my Shakeology first so I could just like get it over with. So that's what we're gonna do. What's up, baby? Ready to have our mid-morning food? Here we are. So, lots happened since the last time I saw you guys. I have WALK to the dogs, showered, and I've been upstairs working for about an hour on a project that I have to do this week. And it's about 11 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's like 11 o'clock sharp. Probably been maybe an hour, hour and a half since my breakfast. And so now it's time for the fiber sweep. So I'm just gonna do it. It says Yeah, it says 8 ounces. I've actually been mixing it up, my drinks, like the shakes, in a little bit less water than they recommend, just to make it less to drink, to get it over with faster. I only got about 3 minutes left on this memory card, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to just shovel it all down my gullet in 3 minutes, but we're gonna try. Either way, that's what I'm doing right now. Fiber sweep time. Break. Let's go. Come on. Go sleepyhead. All right. Here we are. It's lunchtime. My last meal was, it is pushing in on 2 o'clock, so about 3 hours ago. It's lunchtime. Lunchtime. Now I get a vanilla fresh shake, which remember I'm doing the whey-based Shakeology, so that's gonna be my shake. You good? So that's gonna be my shake, and then I get +1 serving from the fruit list, +1 serving from the vegetables list, +1 serving from the healthy fats list. So I think what I'm gonna do is I have my other half of my banana, so I'm gonna eat my other banana half. And for my vegetable, I think I'm probably gonna do a cup of cucumber and, oh God, Onyx is just laying in the grass. He's doing that thing where he rolls around in the grass. Dumb. He's having such a good time right now, rolling in the grass. God. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do, the cup of cucumber, sliced cucumber, and then for my healthy fat option, I'm gonna do hummus again, I guess. There's really not a lot of options for healthy fat. It would be something that would be really cool if I could do maybe for my veggie, do like a small salad, and maybe if they let me have, I don't know, like 2 tablespoons of dressing, low fat dressing at least. Now, I will say my fiber sweep, which was the last thing that you saw me consume on camera, drinking it today was not as difficult, and I think that is because I knew what to expect, because I did it yesterday. So it was a little bit easier to get down. That's not to say that I enjoyed it. It was still absolutely disgusting, and I'm never drinking one again, except for tomorrow, because I still got 1 more day. But it was a little bit easier to get down. So, but yeah, I think that was just because I knew what to expect, and I drank it faster this time too, so it didn't thicken up. And with my with the whey Shakeology, I don't know, the plant-based might be a little different. Maybe it tastes better if you have had plant-based Shakeology, if you can have plant-based Shakeology. Because remember, I'm opting out for health reasons. I can't eat it, I can't drink the plant-based because of my allergies. If you've had the plant-based Shakeology, do you think it tastes better than the whey protein? Or maybe, I don't know, if you've had the plant-based, maybe you drink the plant-based because you can't have the whey-based. I don't know. If you've had both, tell me which you prefer. Tell me if one tastes better than the other, because I think the whey is pretty disgusting. But I will say that adding a touch of ground cinnamon, which is on the approved guilt-free seasonings list, or wait, what was it? The guilt-free flavorings list. Ground cinnamon is on the list, okay? Don't at me. It makes it a little bit easier to get down. Not that much. It still doesn't taste good, but it makes it a little bit easier to get down. So, yeah, I'm gonna fix lunch. So I've got lunch ready. Here's lunch. Here's my half a banana. And oh, I know before I said cucumber, but I actually changed my mind and I decided to do tomatoes. Now in the guide, they say 1 medium tomato, which is really I feel like that leaves a lot of room for interpretation. I didn't have a whole tomato though, and the reason I changed my mind into tomatoes is because I have these heirloom tomatoes that are going bad. They're still good, but I need to eat them. And I like raw tomatoes. I know a lot of people don't like tomatoes. I like tomatoes, so I decided to eat them, and I feel like this is, I don't know, I didn't count how many this was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about 5 or 6 tomatoes, and I feel like that could equate to like a medium tomato, right, Onyx? And then here's my 2 tablespoons of hummus weighed out instead of using my tablespoon thing, remember? So 30 grams, and then yeah, so that's lunch. Oh, I forgot my shake. Gotta go get my shake. I almost got excited because I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to have my shake, but yeah, I have to have my shake. I'm gonna get my shake. Okay, got my shake. Yay. I added some ground cinnamon to it, so I'm probably gonna eat this, drink this before I eat my food, just to get it over with. So yeah, that's lunch, and I guess I'll see you guys for my afternoon snack, which I think is, I think I get a vegetable and a fat, I think. I'll see. We'll see. I'll see you in a minute. It is 5 o'clock right now, like 5:04 or whatever, to be exact. And I think it's time for me to have another snack. Yeah, I get an afternoon snack now. It's definitely been, I think it's been about, it's been more than an hour for sure. I think I had that last snack at like, I think it was almost 1. So yeah, it's been like at least 3 hours. So definitely time for my afternoon snack. It's 5 o'clock. Normally I'd be like wrapping up my work for the day, but I got a lot of stuff to do. And my husband's going to jiu-jitsu tonight, so I don't feel like as much urgency to like get done working and get dinner fixed and, you know, sit down with him and have a meal. So since he's not going to be here tonight, I'm a little bit more inclined to I lost my train of thought. Wow, that has been happening a lot. That's been happening a lot. I noticed that has been happening since like this afternoon. I forgot what I was saying and I forgot where I was for just a second. Wow, that's not good. Anyway, afternoon snack. I get a serving from the vegetables list and a serving from the healthy fats list. Thank God I don't have to have a shake. So I'm gonna do a cup of sliced cucumber and 2 tablespoons of hummus, what I did yesterday. That was good. And it felt really good to actually get to like put food in my mouth and chew food. Right, honey? My stomach is like grumbling, huh? It's not empty. I mean, it's technically not empty. It's just not as full as it would like to be. I probably don't even have 500 calories in me right now, and it's 5 o'clock. I'm about to eat some cucumber, and I get 2 whole tablespoons of hummus. So it was around day 2 that the effects of not eating a lot of food were starting to impact me. It was around the afternoon, so probably like exactly halfway through the program. I started to feel just like run down and drained, just tired. I felt very depleted. Okay, I just wanna, oh, I feel like I'm out of breath. I just wanted to say this, have to say this, kind of an update about how I'm doing. I think I just hit a wall. I'm just up here working. I actually just got done with my lunch break. I just hit a wall and out of nowhere, I mean, I guess it's not out of nowhere. It's definitely been gradually building up, I would say. I just feel exhausted and my stomach is feeling funny. When I say that, I mean, it feels like, it doesn't hurt, but my stomach feels like it wants more in it. It just, you know, that rumbly feeling that you get in your stomach whenever you're hungry. That's how my stomach feels right now. And I just feel very tired. I feel like if I took my blood sugar right now, it would probably, ooh. I feel like if I took my blood sugar right now, it would probably be much lower than is normal for me. Because I definitely feel tired. Dare I say a little bit lightheaded. Yeah, just this weird this weird tired feeling right now. And of course I'm drinking filtered water. I added a splash of my sparkling water to that. So yeah, just an update, I guess.
Yeah, you've been here all day in the fucking office.
Oh, you think I don't let them out to the bathroom ever?
I don't ever.
Get inside, come on.
And then you're mean to them, see?
They're just standing there.
And you're mean to them.
You know, you should look.
Goodbye.
Maybe you should leave now.
Give me a kiss.
You just gave me a kiss when you ate my nose.
Alright, fine.
Give me another. Here we are again. It is about 7:15, and I am having my final meal of the day. A term I use loosely. Opening up my Shakeology right now because, let me double check, make sure we're doing this right. Yeah, day 2 evening, yeah, it's dinner time. So Vanilla Fresh, and remember I'm using this as a substitute for Vanilla Fresh. Here we go. And I'm going to add, like I said, a teeny bit of ground cinnamon, which is an approved spice. Just kind of add a pinch like that. That's been making this slightly more bearable to drink, but not that much. What are you looking at, Alpha? I'm being very short with my family right now. I'm just in a bad mood. Probably because I'm hungry. Okay, so for dinner, I get a shake plus 1 serving from the dinner recipes list, and then the optional 1 cup of organic vegetable broth. I'm gonna have the exact same dinner that I had last night. I liked it. I mean, I wish I had an animal carcass with it at the very least, but you know, we don't have that luxury right now. And I actually already have. I prepared that whole bag of green beans that I got yesterday. I just trimmed them all. So these are all ready to go, and I already have 6 ounces measured. And I'm gonna get that boiling, and yeah. So here's something that I wanna bring to everyone's attention. Lemony green beans. When I made them last night, I didn't measure out the water. I just dumped it in there enough to cover up the green beans, you know, like how normal people would do it. And I'm looking at the recipe now, and the recipe calls for 1 cup of water. It says place green beans and water in medium saucepan over high heat, bring to a boil. This is a saucepan, right? Yeah, pretty sure that's a saucepan. I'm not a chef. What do you want from me? The 1 cup that the recipe calls for doesn't even cover the damn green beans. So screw you guys. I'm using enough water to cover up the green beans. And if you have a problem with that, well, you know what? Maybe you should go to somebody else's YouTube channel. So this is dinner again. I didn't think you guys needed to see the prep process. I did the exact same stuff I did last night. Vegetable broth, I added seasonings again, but I didn't really like the ones I added last night, so I actually did garlic powder and a little bit of onion salt. Hope that's not too much flavor. Update on how I'm feeling. My stomach actually is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. A lot of people were like, you're gonna have explosive diarrhea. And yeah, I've yet to have an explosive bathroom experience. Then again, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm very hungry. I feel just physically weak. And I'm extremely agitated. Let's put in my calories actually really quick to see. Ooh, I ate a little more than yesterday. I ate a whopping 791 calories. Fan-tastic. Tomorrow for physical fitness, I actually think I'm gonna go to 6 a.m. yoga, Bikram yoga. It's an hour. That's not intense. I mean, I would consider yoga light physical activity. Now, granted, it is in a 110-degree room, so I just gotta make sure I'm hydrated. I'll see you guys in the morning for the last day. So my closing thoughts of day 2, I mean, we're basically summed up. I I really didn't have the stomach issues that a lot of people warned me about. So that's good. Obviously, everybody's different. And it seems like actually I'm probably in the minority as far as that goes, that this really didn't give me a lot of GI issues. I did feel tired, exhausted, and very, very agitated though. And once again for this day, the calories I stated just now in the clip you saw were incorrect. I forgot to add my fiber sweep to my calorie trackers. So after adding my fiber sweep to the log, that brought my calories up to 851. Of that 851, 580 of my calories came from dietary supplements. My macros were as follows: 19 grams fat, 115 carbs, 61 grams protein. My macro distribution ranges are as follows: 53% carbs, 19% fat, 28% protein. Fat was still slightly under the recommended AMDR of 20%. Carbs and protein are again technically within the recommended range. However, I am still severely lacking in overall energy intake. Let's move on to the last day. So day 3 was a Tuesday, and as I mentioned, I was going to try and go to hot yoga. I figured it was low impact enough to do considering I'd barely eaten any food, but I did know it would still be challenging. Back from yoga. I had to take a couple breaks during class, and I don't usually have to do that for yoga. Now, there's a combination of reasons why it could have been particularly difficult. Maybe because it was, maybe it's because over the last 48 hours I have eaten 1,500 calories, or it could also have been because I haven't done that Bikram class in a while. I do yoga, hot yoga, once or twice a week. But the classes I do are technically not the hot classes, but they're still heated. Classes that I normally take are maybe between like 100, maybe 100 and like 105 or something like that. Maybe a little bit lower. But the Bikram class that I took this morning was definitely at least 110, I think. Or maybe it just felt really hot. So it felt particularly difficult, and I think, like I said, it could be a combination of I've barely eaten over the last 2 days, and I haven't taken the Bikram class in a while. I don't know. I think it's probably both those things. So it's about 7:45. I've definitely drank more than 8 to 10 ounces of water. Rude. I'm crying. Alpha! I'm gonna finish up my water here, and then I'm going to do my Shakeology and water. And then it's breakfast time.
You're all sweaty.
I just came from hot yoga. Get out of here. Don't make me hit you. And I have this banana. This is a big one. This is our last banana. So I'm gonna cut this in half and eat this, and that'll be my breakfast. I'm like really annoyed that this is all I get for breakfast. All right, I have to go to the bathroom and take a shower. So I'm not gonna document myself drinking the whole shake, but I'll show you guys a couple minutes. Just so nobody can be like, you didn't even drink the whole shake. Alpha, move!
Ready to get this up?
What?
Are you recording?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna fast forward through this part.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. Ew.
Well, stop touching my butt. You just touched it a minute ago. You didn't remember from last time? See, this is causing me to be short with my husband. I usually don't mind when he touches my butt. God, there's still chunks. Food. I have fond memories. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs and shower and change. I'm gonna finish this. And, oh yeah, my banana. I like to save my banana for after the shake because I like eating the banana, and so I kind of like to save. I like to make it like a save the best for last type deal. The banana also helps get the taste of Shakeology out of my mouth. It's mid-morning snack time. It has been at least an hour after my optional morning tea, which I did not have my morning tea. And that's the fiber sweep. Just the fiber sweep. So we're gonna mix that up real quick and choke it down because I have a meeting with the client in 15 minutes. It's the last fiber sweep ever of my life. Look at that. God, it looks like, I mean, what I said the other day, I stand by that. It looks like sand when you wet it a little bit. It's got that kind of gritty texture, but it also is kind of malleable too. Like you can shape it a little bit. Stop playing with your food, Brianna. I'm stalling right now. Oh yeah, I wanted to add some cinnamon to this, but they don't say that I'm allowed to add any of my guilt-free flavorings. So we're just gonna take it. Oh God, can you see that? See how big that is? I don't know if I can stomach that. God, I wouldn't feed this crap to my dogs. Let me get Alpha. Come on, Mama. What are you looking at? You trying to steal my thunder? He didn't even try to lick it. I wasn't trying to feed that to him. I just wanted to see what he would do. Normally he'll try to lick it, but he didn't even try to lick it. Yeah, dogs don't even like this. Oh God. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with that chunk. Oh. Sorry guys. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like just that big chunk, that was a big chunk. I drank down like the part that I had mixed in enough, but I got that chunk in my mouth and I was like, oh no. Oh no, baby, I can't do this. So I just went over the sink and I had to spit it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So that was the last fiber sweep that I will ever be consuming ever in my life. Thank God, because that was horrific. And yeah, I gotta get ready for a client call in 10 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to finish a paper that I'm actually almost finished with. Hit the submit button on that. And then I have another client call at 12:30. And then it'll be time for lunch. So I'll see you guys probably in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Right, it is a couple hours later, just like I said. It's 2 o'clock sharp. Well, 2:02, sorry. And it's time for lunch for me. So I get Vanilla Fresh, or AKA my Shakeology. Yay! And 1 serving from the fruit list. Half my banana, the other half. I am out of cucumbers. And I meant to buy some on my way home from yoga this morning, and I don't know, I just didn't. I think I forgot. Yoga was tough, okay? I didn't have a lot of blood going in my brain. But I do have a bunch of, I have tomatoes. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do tomatoes. I think what I'm gonna do is, so I have my half banana and I have a avocado here. This thing is ripe and ready to go. So I'm gonna do 2, let me see, I'm pretty sure it's 2 tablespoons of avocado. Let's double check. Because I also get a healthy fat too. 2 tablespoons, yes, it's 2 tablespoons mashed. 1 tablespoon is approximately 15 grams. So I'm going to measure out 30 grams of my avocado. And then, what did I say for my vegetable? Tomatoes, yeah, tomatoes. It's funny as tomato and avocado are actually both fruit, botanically. And then, my banana. And yeah, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. All right, here it is. You saw me drink the shake, so shake's down. And here's my half a banana, my fruit option. Got more water there. And then this is my healthy fat combined with my healthy vegetable. I don't have a tomato. They say medium tomato, but I don't have a whole tomato. I forgot to buy one. But I do have these mini heirloom tomatoes, so I decided to go with that. I cut them in half into what I perceive to be like the equivalent of a medium-sized regular tomato. And then I added 2 tablespoons of guacamole. I was trying to make kind of like guac. And I also added salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now, I don't think those are on the approved guilt-free seasonings list, but you know, I just would like to have some taste in my life, if that's okay with you. And if you don't like it, well, why don't you go to somebody else's YouTube channel? So it's afternoon snack time. That's friggin' sweet. It's about 4:30, almost 4:30. It says afternoon snack at least 1 hour after lunch, and it has been at least 1 hour since my lunch. So here's a funny story. Remember how I was saying I could have sworn I bought like Roma tomatoes, but I just could not for the life of me find them?
Whoa.
I found it. I found my frickin' tomato. Put my big tomatoes in my fruit basket because tomatoes are fruit. So Beachbody might want to take notes. Here it is. But since they classify it as a vegetable, that's what I'm gonna have right now, because right now I get 1 serving from the vegetables list, which is, let's double check, but tomatoes is on the list. Yes, tomatoes on the list. It says 1 medium. That's subjective, but I feel like, I don't know, is that medium? I feel like that's a medium tomato. I actually feel like that's pretty small. And then I get a serving from Healthy Fats. I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna do hummus. That guac that I kind of made last time for my lunch was decent. It's not the real thing, but it was decent. So yeah, and then that's all I get until dinner time. So I'm gonna chop this up, rinse it, chop it up, probably add a few seasonings, probably just salt and pepper, and then hummus, and that'll be my afternoon snack. I am about to record, you know, this is a momentous occasion. It's the last meal of the last day of this goddamn thing. Here we are, day 3, dinner time. I am so aggravated. I will say that almost everybody who I talked to about this was like, oh, you're gonna have diarrhea, you're gonna have gas. I haven't had any like gastrointestinal issues. None that were like serious anyway. So, great babe, have I had gas?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Yes, she has.
No, I haven't.
Disgusting, gross, disgusting gas.
No, I haven't.
Full of gassy gas.
Why don't you leave?
For that ass.
Why don't you?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Go! God. That combined with barely eating is a recipe for disaster right now. So I'm making my stupid f***ing shake, my last one. One last vanilla fresh, but remember we're subbing for the regular Shakeology. Already got my water. Ugh! So here's the thing for dinner. I wanted to try a new recipe for the last day, you know, to commemorate the last day. I had a cucumber and I wanted to do, let me see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, cucumber and tomato salad. And I meant to get a cucumber on my way home from yoga. I think I already said this. And I just forgot to stop and get a damn cucumber. So now I'm not gonna do that. I think what I might do instead is, I think I have stuff for a veggie stir fry. But I'm gonna have to modify it. I think I'm gonna make the veggie stir fry, and I have pretty much all these ingredients except fresh ginger, but I actually intentionally didn't buy fresh ginger because I really don't care for ginger that much. Carrots, sliced fresh carrot is on the list, but because of my allergies, I can't. I can do carrots if they're cooked, but I don't feel like overcooking them to make sure that they're cooked because I'm agitated. And there is fresh red bell pepper, and my only bell pepper that I have is just getting past its prime, and I need to put it in my compost bin. So here's what we're gonna do. I have a teeny little bit of green beans left from yesterday, so we're gonna put green beans in it, and then I have some microwavable like mushrooms from Trader Joe's. Mushrooms is not in the veggie stir fry recipe, but it is under the vegetable options. And the Trader Joe's recipe is just, it's different types of mushrooms, and then like salt, pepper, and then I think it's seasoned with garlic something, and then a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. 2/3 cup is 50 calories. Like, am I allowed to have that? I probably won't even have that much. And then I'll do garlic, sea salt, and then why does it want organic vegetable broth? Why do I have to put it? This is a stir fry. Why is it telling me to cook it in a goddamn skillet? What the f?
You're expecting logic out of this shit.
I'm just mad. Whatever. You know what? I'm making the veggie stir fry, and I'm making it my way. And if you don't like it, then you can just find a new YouTube channel. And if it's not bad enough, Ace just ate dinner, and Ace got to eat an animal carcass. So it smells like delicious meat in here. I do apologize to those of you who eat vegan slash plant-based, but I am an omnivore, okay? And I miss eating animal carcasses. Just thought I'd be blunt. So here are the mushrooms I was talking about. Mushroom medley from Trader Joe's. See the ingredients, it looks like a long list because it's actually just listing different species of mushrooms. And then extra virgin olive oil, sunflower seed oil, parsley, salt, garlic. And then that's it. So 3/4 cup frozen is 50 calories. I'll honestly probably do that. And then, oh, the green beans are ready. I actually had them boiling when I was just talking to you. Here's a little bit of green beans I have left from last night. And this is a stir fry. Now I'm getting your rice. Freaking sweet. Almost sat down without my chicken broth. Oh, sorry, organic vegetable broth. So what do we end up doing? What do we end up with here? This is my stir fry. It's basically green beans and the mushrooms. Those mushrooms, by the way, smell really good. If you're a TJ fan. Hold on, let me try it really quick. Those mushrooms are good. But it'd be really good like with some cream sauce. You make like the creamy mushroom that you put on a steak sometimes. That's really good. It'd be awesome if I could have it with like other stuff. But we don't have that luxury right now. So I made the veggie stir fry. I thought I had garlic. I need to put minced garlic on my list because, oh my God. This is what happens when you barely eat for 2 days, for 3 days. I think I have a jar of minced garlic in my pantry that I got from Trader Joe's the last time I went shopping. I'm gonna go look, and if I find it, I'm gonna be pissed. I didn't find it. Okay, so I guess I didn't buy minced garlic. Hang on, let me add that to my list. I need to put that on the shopping list for Trader Joe's because the fact that there's no garlic in this house is blasphemy. Yeah, so the veggie stir fry, theirs calls for half a teaspoon of olive oil, half a clove of garlic, half a teaspoon of grated fresh ginger, half a cup of green beans, half a cup sliced fresh carrots, half a cup sliced fresh red peppers, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 2 tablespoons of organic vegetable broth. So I had to omit a few things, obviously. I mean, pretty much just actually, I just omitted the ginger, the carrot, and the bell pepper. So like most of this, I did this is the half a cup of green beans, and then instead of actual garlic, I used just garlic powder that I had. And then, yeah, I use those mushrooms. And the reason, again, that I chose mushrooms to add to it, to bulk it up, is because mushrooms are on the approved vegetable list. Yes, mushrooms are a vegetable option. I actually, according to this list, 1 cup slice is allowed. This wasn't a whole cup though. This was actually probably half a cup. And yeah, and then I use the seasonings of salt, olive oil, and then the organic vegetable broth. This is really good. Yeah, and then I have my my organic vegetable broth. Super good. If you guys hear a weird vibration, that is my husband. He is kicking ass right now in God of War, aren't you, babe? Mm-hmm. And the remote, the PlayStation remote, is vibrating. So, last day, pretty freaking excited. Pretty excited for Starbucks tomorrow. Wednesday is one of my Starbucks days. Here's the thing that I'm grappling with, and I kind of been grappling with all day. I want to do Orange Theory. The days of the week that I do Orange Theory are Wednesday and Friday, and I like my 5 a.m. Orange Theory class. But when I did 5 a.m., or not 5 a.m., but when I did 6 a.m. hot yoga this morning, I felt very weak and depleted, and that was after 2 days of eating less than 800 calories a day. And if I do Orange Theory tomorrow at 5 a.m., I will be running on 3 days of less than 800-900 calories a day. I keep going back and forth between, I really want to do 5 a.m. class, because I just love my 5 a.m. class. It just makes me feel so good, and then I just like getting it done early, and then like I go to Starbucks and I just have my routine. But I just don't think, like, for my well-being, it's a good idea. So what I think I'm gonna do is, they have an 8:45 class. So I think what I'm gonna do is get up early still, probably get up, I don't know, around the normal time that I get up during the week, between like 5, I don't know, somewhere between 5:30 and 6:30. I will probably WALK my dogs, and I'm going to eat something substantial, like actual real food, and let that sit, you know, fill up the tank, and then go to 8:45 Orange Theory. And at least then I'll have some decent gas. I'll have some gas in the tank at that point. So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm tired, so I'm going to sit and watch TV with my husband for a little bit. And then I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. I'm very much looking forward to Starbucks tomorrow. Beachbody, thank you very little for this. This was terrible. Even with my modifications, I mean, my diet with the modifications, I still did it pretty much exactly how it is called for in this little guide, and it was fucking terrible, and I hated every minute of it. The shakes are disgusting, in my opinion. And yeah, my opinion on Shakeology still stands, that I believe that it tastes like cat litter. Thank you, good night, have a pleasant good morning, and yeah, I'll see you guys the next time I decide to do some dumb shit like this again. My aggravation was mounting the longer I started going without real food. I was short with my husband, and I really just wanted to eat an animal carcass. I do apologize for those of you who are vegan, plant-based, or vegetarian. I'm sorry. I am an omnivore, and I like eating animal carcasses. So, as I said, my grand total for day 3 was 865 calories. 580 of that came from supplements, so with the math, 67% of my energy intake came from supplements and not real food. Macronutrient breakdown is as follows: 22 grams fat, 108 carbs, 59 protein. Macronutrient distributions are 50% carbs, 23% fat, 27% protein. Yeah, so there you have it. So before I conclude here, I actually filmed like 1 day after I finished the refresh to kind of document what I called the aftermath. So I'll show that. I'll play that for you guys real quick. Hey guys, day after I finished with the 3-day refresh. And I actually just kind of want to check in real quick. Ow! Alpha, you're being rude. It's my personal space. Just want to check in real quick. Okay. So, this morning, I actually ended up going to my Orange Theory. I'm a weirdo, and I just love my 5 a.m. workout classes. I really do, and it was making me sad. The thought of not doing it was just making me really sad. And so my husband suggested that, he was like, why don't you get up like 30 minutes earlier than you normally do and eat something before, and then let that like digest and stuff for a little bit and then go. So that's what I did. And we went to bed. I know that sounds insane because it's a 5 a.m. class, so I have to get up by like at like 4:15 to leave by 4:30 to get there. So that would mean me getting up at like 3:45 or 3:30 or some ungodly hour like that. But we went to bed pretty early last night. I was probably asleep by like 9:30, which is early for me. So I had my alarm set actually for 4, and I woke up at like, I probably woke up at like maybe 3:30. 3:30, thank you. This is why I can't lay down at home. I can't do anything at home. Yeah, I was awake at like 3:30, 3:40, I think. I didn't physically get up, but what I did was I planned ahead, and I put like one of my, like those fiberful bars that I've showed you guys before, I think in my 21 day fix video. Those are my favorite. I like those as like a quick snack pre-gym, like in the morning. So I don't normally when I'm eating like a normal human, I don't normally eat something before I go to Orange Theory. But today, obviously I wanted to because over the last 3 days, I've barely had any fuel. So when I woke up at about 3:40, I planned ahead. I put my fiber bar on my nightstand and I just rolled over and ate it. And I was like awake and I was actually feeling decent. And so I ate it, laid in bed for a little bit until like 4:15, and then I got up. And another thing I did was, instead of water, I normally just do water like while I'm working out. That's normally fine for me. But again, since I'm pretty depleted over the last 3 days, I actually drank Gatorade, and not a sugar-free Gatorade. Like, I needed all the sugar I could get. So I was sipping on my Gatorade, and when I got to Orange Theory, I actually felt pretty good. And we had a 12-minute run, and that's something that was a little intimidating for me because A, I'm not a runner, and B, even if I have been eating normally over the last couple of days, then, 12-minute run still sounds intimidating to me. Pace myself. I ran most of it at a really slow 5 miles an hour, and then toward the end, I cranked it up to like 6 miles an hour, and then the last 30 seconds, I gassed it at 8 miles an hour, and I did it, and I'm really proud of myself. And then I came home. Oh, after Orange Theory, finished my Gatorade too. I had to finish my Gatorade while I was in there because I was like, I need the sugar. I need these carbs. After Orange Theory, went to Starbucks, got myself an iced sugar cookie latte with 2% milk, and then I came home and WALK'd the dogs. And yeah, it's like 8:15, and I'm gonna take a shower and change, and then I'll be ready to work. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's probably gonna be my last update of the 3-day refresh vlog. You guys have been fantastic, and it's my opinion that the 3-day refresh is terrible, and I wouldn't recommend anybody do it ever. Thank you. Good night. So something that I mentioned to you guys was my dilemma with doing Orange Theory the following morning. I did end up doing my 5 a.m. Orange Theory class that I love to do. I did not go nearly as hard as I normally do. Like, not by a long shot. When we're on the treadmill, I'm usually sprinting. I am usually doing the heaviest weight I can possibly do to challenge myself without getting hurt. But not that day. Not that day. So I definitely did not work out as hard as I'm used to working out whenever I go to Orange Theory.
It's the play on, you're going to see results when you don't eat anything.
Yeah. Basically.
And that's the message at the end of the day, is that you will see results in 3 days because you are starving yourself.
Okay, closing thoughts.
Lots of stuff today. Don't fall for MLM marketing schemes. At the end of the day, you see it in the label where it says 3 things to do. Buy Shakeology as number 3. They couldn't put it as number 1 because it would look even more obvious. It's still pretty obvious. It's about sales and it's about money. It's about keeping you on this hamster wheel and confusing you with mixed messagings. 10 years from now, this program will look completely different because fads and trends come and go. But there's one thing that stays constant, and that's nutrition education. It's eating a well-balanced. Well-balanced does include cheeseburgers from time to time if you do incorporate animal products into your diet. Well-balanced diet, making sure that you're not restricting your foods and feeling in control of your choices while learning in the process. And you will never have to do anything to this extreme because everything fits. You can feel comfortable in your choices. You will understand more about what nutrition is, and you'll feel a lot better. You'll have more energy, and you'll probably live a much longer, healthier, and happy life.
My closing thoughts on this detox are it can go f off and die. It was only 3 days, but this was worse than the 21-day fix.
At least you could eat food on a 21-day fix.
Exactly. At least I could eat food. Like I was barely eating food on this thing. So yeah, I think that's why this was so much worse than the 21-day fix, because I was barely eating any actual food. It was just basically living on supplements. All right, Allie. Well, my questions are concluded. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. I know you weren't feeling too great. We really appreciate having you.
My headache is gone, so I think I just needed to be upright.
Well, glad you feel better. Thank you so much for joining us. You're amazing and you're beautiful and we love you. And we'll see you next time. I'll talk to you later.
See you next time. See ya.
So there it is. I completed the Beachbody 3-day refresh. It was intoxicating, obnoxious, disrespectful, rude, insubordinate, and a tragedy. I was not joking when I said I hated this more than 21-day fix. I really did. Largely, like Allie said, I'm pretty sure that was because, at least with the 21-day fix, I got to eat real food. I've said this before, and I will never stop saying it. Overly restrictive nutrition plans like this do nothing but damage your body through depriving it of nutrients and calories. They teach you absolutely nothing about how to achieve long-term healthy weight loss and weight management. But you know what, though? That's kind of the point of these crash diets. If people were successful with these crash diets and fad diets every single time and kept the weight off, they would have no reason to keep buying these programs over and over again. But that's not good for the diet industry because that is not profitable for them. The industry profits every time you fail at whatever crash diet they are telling you that you need. Because on their end, they expect you to fail, regain all the weight back, and rely on another crash diet to lose the weight again, and the cycle will continue. Beachbody claims that with this program, they will get your health, vitality, and energy back on track. It is my opinion that they are just using marketing buzzwords to appeal to people and make you think that you need this program when you do not. Restricting yourself in such a way, especially if medically unsupervised, for any stretch of time is horrifically unhealthy. Aside, of course, from those being medically supervised. But even those being medically supervised have a team of medical professionals making sure to maintain their good health overall. Many Beachbody distributors are public about this program. They act like they enjoy it and they say, I feel so full, I get to eat so much food, I feel so energized. Here's my take on that. They are either lying to themselves or have Stockholm syndrome. The placebo effect is strong with them. My theory is because they are being told that this program will refresh and energize them, they have high expectations that it will, so they don't notice that they are starving. They don't notice that they are barely eating 900 calories a day. They don't notice that dreading choking down a shake with almost every meal is not a good attitude to have around food. They don't stop to think, hey, this is kind of gross and I'm actually feeling pretty weak and lightheaded. Oh, but wait a minute, I actually don't have to do this. They don't stop to think that. And that's probably because they have their upline and other people on their team bombarding them with toxic positivity and what I like to call toxic motivation, saying things like, you can do this, you got this, you can do anything for 3 days. If you are doing this right now and you feel tired, you feel depleted, and you hate the food, I am telling you right now, right here and now, it is not you. It is not your fault. it is this program. The person who told you that you need to do this program is probably over there on the sidelines saying, you can do anything for 3 days. You can do anything you set your mind to. No, you do not have to do this. You have a choice. If you want to learn healthy habits and achieve health through a better diet, there's a better way to do it. This is not the way. You don't have to eat this food if you don't want to. You do not have to drink these shakes if you don't want to. If you want to pursue weight loss, this is not the way to do it. This is not sustainable. It is not you, it's the program. In conclusion, I already concluded. If you made it this far, comment boob job. And confuse everyone who left early. Thank you so very much for watching. This video is going to take a fucking eternity to edit. I have been at this for, I think it's been over 4 hours. My camera, I've had to take multiple breaks because my camera was overheating. I had to switch batteries because I completely used like all the juice in one battery. This is gonna be another long one, but I know you guys will love it. If you made it this far, thank you so very much for watching. I seriously really do appreciate each and every one of you. Another big huge thank you to Allie, who volunteered her time and expertise to help with the production of this video. And another big thank you, sort of, to the subscriber who sent me the 3-day refresh. None of this would have been possible without you guys. So thank you. Thank you so very much for your contribution. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.